everybody, welcome to Surfside. It's Jules and Stephanie again. So we're here to talk to you guys about some women's boots. Something I can't even stress enough that's super important for ladies that are shopping for boots is you want to look for comfort. And fortunately for us, we have a huge selection of women's boots that accommodate for comfort and fashion. So we have boots, tons of boots that start anywhere from $130 to $300, and I mean some things you guys can look for are True Fit EVA molding. What Burton did was they made boots with True Fit. They built boots around women's legs and feet. So it's not that you're buying a men's boot and they're shrinking it down to a smaller size. They actually built it so it fits our shorter lower calves and the narrowness of our feet.
And it fits into the women's bindings the best.
Another thing you girls can look for are EVA moldable liners, and basically what that does is the liner reacts to your body warmth and it molds around the contours of your feet. So pretty much you're getting a custom mold in your liner because of that EVA liner. Jules is here to talk to you about some other new technology right now.
One of the options you have for your lacing system is the BOA lacing system, and what that is the cable runs through the whole front of the boot and hooks into this dial. And this system is probably one of the more easier systems on your hands. Usually when it's cold out, you don't want to be stuck there lacing up their boots. People opt for the BOA system, and it's really quick, easy. The ones that we have the retractable BOA, so that means the cables go into the dial automatically, so you don't have to dial them in as much as a regular BOA without the retractable dial. So this is one of them, and this is the 32. And the DC boot that we have has also the same system. So it's a very easy, user-friendly lacing system.
Something else you guys can look for are the new EST sole technology. Basically what they did with the soles is they made them a lot more low profile and thin. The whole theory behind that is you're supposed to have better board feel. Along with this women's boot called the Axle, they make it in the men's boots, the Free Zone, the O-Zone, the Jeremy Jones, and the Ion. So you're supposed to have ultimate board feel with these boots.
Another thing you'll notice about that boot is that it has a different kind of lacing system other than a traditional lacing system, and it's called the Speed Zone lacing. And what it is you have you have two pulls. One tightens the lower zone and one tightens the upper zone. And what that is it's an alternative to the BOA. Instead of creating a uniform tightness with the BOA, you get a dual zone lacing, so you can tighten your the lower part of your boot tighter, or the upper part of your boot tighter. It really depends on how you like it.
And for you gals who have really bad foot circulation or get really cold feet, we have a couple boots here, the Sapphire and the Q, that come with this plug. You can buy a separate heating pack. I think it costs about $150 on top of the boot. And it basically keeps your foot warm for about 8 hours. It stays at 104 degrees.
So the most important thing to remember is all of these brands are great boots. They just fit people's feet differently. So the best thing to do is just pick the one that fits your boot, fits your foot the best.
And if you have any questions, feel free to call.